Good morning, guys. There was the bell. We are going into today with a pretty weird setup overall. We go look at NVDA today. It actually dropped down quite a bit in pre-market. So we closed Friday right around like the 726-ish mark. It fell all the way down to 708 this morning in pre-market, which was like a pretty big intraday move. Like if that had happened at open today, people would be pretty ecstatic about a big move to the downside there. So I'm really watching NVIDIA very, very carefully. AMD, same story. Down in pre-market. I'm not sure on the percentage here. NVIDIA was down like 2.5% at lows. This one's down pretty close, like 2.25%. So definitely not too crazy here, but let's go, guys. Xbox, Jane, Melanie, Jason, Louise, and Mike. Louise says, good morning, everybody. I hope you guys do good. I am currently out of the market awaiting for a pullback. Nice, Louise. I mean, it's not always negative to do that, right? Good job. Big brain move there, Louise. I think that's pretty smart. Even if the market goes up a little bit more, you can't always time the top, right? So I think that's smart, but let's go, guys. What's up, Jane and Melanie? The cat has entered the room. Hey, Jane, I was playing quite a bit of the Skyrim this weekend, I think. I almost sent you a video or a picture of my person, but I didn't know how to, like, hold it with my TV where it was and stuff. What's up, Gengar? He says, beautiful day. They're loving it. Nice. So far, since open, SPY has not done much, but it's been trying to move back to the upside a little bit here. Let's bring up the 4-chart setup here. Got this going. We're looking good, looking good. There we go, 473.85, 473.90. Nice move by Meta there. Okay, okay. That looks pretty fire. Meta's doing great. Look at the SPY on the top left chart. Not bad, is not too bad either, really. Let's go back to our SPY chart here. Yeah, starting to really get back up towards the high of pre-market now. Watch 498.50 as resistance coming up. Just made $89 in 1 second scalping Walmart. Yeah, guys, Walmart had some pretty good news this morning. I actually had the article up. I was looking at it. They're buying Vizio for $2.3 billion, which is... I don't know how I feel about them getting into that, but... I don't know. I guess it could help them or hurt them, one or the other. They must sell a lot of TVs there. It must be like, them trying to... I don't know, you know. Everyone goes to Walmart for TVs. I don't. I go to Best Buy, but, you know, I don't really care where they're from. It's interesting, though. I just saw that there were really good numbers for the holidays, and they had good numbers overall in the revenue and the EPS, so Walmart was looking pretty fire this morning. Cannot lie there. Let's go over to Meta, which is on fire. 476.10. Man, Meta is coming back. Watch 477, which is the intraday high of Friday. Yeah, Jane, I thought of that too. She said, bought my last TV on Amazon. I could see that. Amazon's pretty popular for TVs. One problem I have with that, Jane, is just I feel like the shipping for those TVs is kind of whack. I don't know. I feel like the box is always messed up or something, but let me know how you like yours. I'm sure it works out well as long as it's not damaged. All good. Man, Meta's on fire. Walmart and Meta, let's go. Ooh, the surgy surge. Hell yeah, Mason. It was fire, man. It was fire. I was watching the stats all night. It was a 1 of 10 forever. Hell yeah, man. Love to see that. This week's going to be huge, though. Huge, huge, huge week, especially for earnings. We got NVIDIA on Wednesday night. This morning, remember, it is Tuesday, guys. Don't get your days mixed up. I already almost did 6 times today, so. But here we go. Walmart, Home Depot this morning. Teladoc tonight, so watch out for that. Solar Edge as well. Even, Reality Income. That's going to be interesting. Neogenomics. What the? Never heard of that one. Ticker symbol NEO, not NIO. But then Wednesday's the big day. We all know that one. NVIDIA, Rivian, Etsy, Lucid. All in after hours Wednesday. And obviously NVIDIA is the king on the block. And speaking of block, Thursday, block reports or Square in after hours. So those are kind of everything I'm looking at there. Going back to the SPY here. Moving up well this morning since open. But just getting back to those pre-market opening levels. Like resistance overhead here. How's crypto? How's BTC USD? Wow, 53,000 it hit. Look at the daily. I was keeping an eye on it last night, but wow, that got high. This morning. Wow, wow, wow. It's 4 years old and running great, Jane said. Nice. What kind of TV did you get, Jane? Curious. Jerry, what's up? Big momentum shift coming with NVIDIA earnings. Seriously, and they need to have a good report too. Wow, look how much their stock's falling down again today. Look at this move at open. It's been dropping actually below the low of pre-market, which I can't believe. I really thought it was going to get a little slower. Good morning, everyone. Big momentum shift. I already hit that. Oscar, what's up? 702. Watch out down there. Palantir starting to get a little low. Let's look at the watch list today. Walmart's leading the way. Now that's how you know it's a weird fucking day. Since when does Walmart lead the way, right? That's a pretty weird thing to say, honestly. LI Auto. Okay, LI. You know what else is doing good is LUV, Southwest Airlines looks great. 3466. Kraft is even looking okay. I wish they would have fallen more so I could have grabbed some, but We'll see if they fall more over the next couple weeks. I'm sure they will. It won't be a problem. If we miss it, we miss it, right? Not sad here on that. All right, Southwest Airlines, though. That has been a big stock lately. We've been watching it for a long time. Continuing higher, 34.65 right now. You go to the daily, this thing just has green day after green day after green day. Mason said DraftKings is taking a shit. Let's see. Yes. Yes, Mason. I hate to say it, guys, but I'm trying to... Well, I'm not trying, but I hope DraftKings goes lower because I actually want to grab some shares lower. Some more shares. We'll see, though, how low it really gets. That's the problem. Soundhound running, S-O-U-N. Man, that's a tough one, Oscar. Oh, wow, it hit right at resistance Friday. Very, very close. Rejecting back off here. Man, down to 398. Oh, man, 395. Wow, that's a big drop off. 390 support on Sound, S-O-U-N. SM Bots calling out Amazon puts. Yeah, I didn't even look at the SM yet, but it definitely is. Amazon, even AMD too. 167 on Amazon. Man, that's quite a bit of red coming in there. 166.73 now. Look at the range from last week on Amazon, guys. It was just consolidating a ton. Anywhere between like 167.50 and 172. More like the 170.50 through 167.50, if you want to be really precise with it. But, man, that's crazy. That's a pretty insane movement to be running down. Now, I will say this, it's not a ton overall. It's only 1.69%. But whenever you look at the chart today and you zoom in a little bit, definitely starts to see a little bit parabolic, I guess. All right, Palantir still going. Hopefully those puts do well for you. Siam said lift puts. Hey, what's up? LYFT. Watch 1740 support. That's a pretty big spot. Lift puts, though. Asking for puts. Let's see. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, I like puts. I think it could still work out for puts here. The big thing with Lyft for me is just it had such a good move with earnings and a nice, run up afterwards. I really have a feeling that Lyft could move much higher over the next few weeks to few months. So I feel like it's going to eventually get into this gap of like 22.50 all the way up to like 30. That seems like a pretty good gap to fill. Do I think it'll happen right away? No. No. Whoa, Penn Gaming. Way lower, guys. New 52-week lows. I saw somebody put this in Discord, and I started looking, and I was like, holy shit. Man, good thing I unloaded my shares of this one. Wow. I sold these in the gain by a little bit. I cannot really remember the percentage. I think it was like 10% to 15%. Could have been better, could have been worse, but...
Next generation.
I got my average down to 1.27 on sound. No way. Whoa. 1.27, Oscar. Holy shit. How can you even have it that low? Man, Oscar, that's a great price on that one, it looks like. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's look at Tesla here. Little weakness today on Tessie. Not good. Look at 193 support here. I guess you could say 192. That's a big spot. The market's falling a bit. Kind of tempted to get in soon, Louise says. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good to see it falling like this. You know, whenever we're talking about that move last week, you know, it opened, we ran up, we hit resistance, we started falling off right away. Looking like a pretty good resistance hit, a good overall rejection at the double top. If we zoom out on SPY, there's a huge double top going on recently, and I know we talked about this a lot last week, so a lot of you guys already know this, but look at the double top on SPY here. This is near perfect, right around 503, 503.50, almost a perfect double top, moving down very, very well off that, and we're back below 500 now. With the way the market's setting up, and with the way these big tech stocks like NVIDIA moved this morning, and then they're moving this at open even more to the downside, we gotta keep watching puts here. Man, NVIDIA is down a lot. It's almost down 5%. Now, am I saying that this thing's like crashing and burning? I mean, not quite, but if it had this type of move up, everyone would be like, oh my God, oh my God. So like the fact that it had this big of a move down is pretty rough. And it's all from open, most of it. A little bit in pre-market, but man, that's a big drop. The problem is it's been so volatile. Like, look at some of these 1 minute candles. It was like within 2 minutes, the stock dropped like 20 points, 22 points in 2 minutes. Like, that's pretty big. We're not talking about a $3,000 stock here. Hey, nice, Oscar. That's a great price, though, man. 1.27. Holy shit. Xbox is looking at UVXY with the market falling since SPY's down quite a bit. I'm sure UVXY is starting to go. Yeah, looking great, actually. Breaking intraday resistance from the past couple days, right around like 760, 765. Good breakout there. Come on, UVXY, keep it up. I think it could keep going today pretty well. That volatility starting to come in pretty hard. SPY is still around low of day. I could see it going lower. I could see it. Give me 1 second. Gotta get the tea. All right, all right, all right. What's up? We're back.
All right, all right, all right.
Hell yeah, guys, let's go. Pretty insane movement, though, today still, seriously. Big drop-offs. Look at the QQQ starting to sell off at 430. Hitting resistance and running down in a big way. Watch 426 to the downside there. Right around that low this morning. The thing I kind of like about this QQQ setup is it seems like there could still be a move lower too, right? It looks pretty interesting. It's always annoying when you're trying to search a stock and it doesn't come up, right? There we go, though. Up to 205. Nothing too crazy for Boeing today, really. Palantir's coming back after the sell-off. DraftKings is still pushing lows, 41.76. Wow, look at that move back down on them. That's too bad. That's too bad in the short term. Like I said, I'm looking to grab it lower, so I'm not too worried about it. Hope we're all out there ready to kill it this week, though. It's going to be a fun week for the bots, I have a feeling. I know it's always tough to play on the first day of the week, but... like, man, tomorrow morning, like, if we continue down with more downside momentum, some of these bot plays are going to be fire. There's already been a few fire ones today. Come on, NVIDIA, let's keep it up. Move down under 680. Come on. Zoom out a little bit on the 15-minute chart. Make sure you guys let me know what kind of stocks you're watching today. We can always check those out if you're watching anything different, but really, right now, the big tech stocks are on watch. Going back in time on NVIDIA, try to find some big supports coming up. Looks like 684 to 680 is a pretty big spot. So that might be a little bit tough to break here on NVIDIA. What's up, Mason? Got his Vokey back. Yeah, hell yeah, Mason. In 18 minutes, made 150s. Done. Nice, man. Playing DraftKings puts. Wow. Smart move, Mason. Nice. Not the most money in the world, but still a pretty good play. Very nice. That's a great move on DraftKings today, if I must say. Down by the bay, laying in the hay, I just may. What do you say? Quote the movie, guys, if you know that. Quote the movie. Come on, Mason, you don't get to quote it. You're too into that stuff. You don't get to quote that one. Unless you don't know it, then you can try, I guess. But come on, guys. Someone's got to know that. Ooh. David takes the cake. Jerry, I thought you were going to get it, man. I read Billy Madison, and I was like, what? Man, close, though, Jerry. Very close. Very close. Nice, David. Jane, let's fucking go. Guys, W's in the chat for Jane and Mason today. Let's go. Come on, throw them out there. W's in the chat for Jane and Mason. Let me try to find a good... I want to get you guys with a good Adam Sandler thing here. This is for your profits, guys.
Today, Junior?
See, it's today. You know, that's what makes it good. Jerry smashed QQQ to the downside. What? All right, in the short term on QQQ, I see a pretty big support around 425.25. Pretty big spot coming up. Just be a little bit careful there. Let's go back to Tesla. Big sell-off here. Made $500 with the SPY puts I've been holding since Friday, Salu said. Hey, what's up, Salu? Welcome to the community. Congrats on the 500 bucks, man. Hope you're doing well with that. They had SPY puts, man. Yeah, great job today. Shout out to you, Salu, as well. You got to get some doves going around as well. Same thing with Kevin with his $800 Tesla puts. Man, you guys are awesome. Doing great. Doing awesome today. Love to see that. Hell yeah, Salu. Let's go. That's awesome. Glad to have you in here. Bobby Digital knows it. Eat some hay down by the bay. I just may. Hey, Gilmore, why don't you meet me on the... What'd they say? Why don't you meet me on the 13th hole at midnight? He's like, it's a little secret of the tour. That had me so fun. That had me laughing. Uh-oh. Chase Mason. Oh, God. Meowana. Oh, no. You're gonna go to cat jail, Mason. You better watch out. Ninth green at 9 trick. Yeah, there we go. David knows it. Ninth green at 9. That's it. That's pretty cool. If I owned my own golf course, I would totally do that. All right, back to NVIDIA we go. Starting to consolidate a little bit. Double bottom. 682. A little bit of consolidation there. Make enough to buy Trump gold sneakers. What are those, my views? That's a real thing? What the fuck? How much are these, man? If you guys have a link to buy these fuckers, you might want to send me it out there. What the? Okay, I don't want to... What the fuck is Forbes putting in their articles right here? Oh man. Hey, look. Yeah, this article's weird, guys. I'm getting off of here. Not liking their wording on that stuff. I didn't know anything about that. They're sold out? Oh. Guys, those look kind of cool. What do you mean they look terrible? You think those look bad? I kind of like them. Low key. Although I'll say this, I wear Nikes that look just like this, except they don't have the gold. But I think it kind of looks interesting. I don't know what to make of this. I kind of like it, actually. The design. The design I like, anyways. Man, I did not know that. No, I have not been keeping up with anything, guys. Not with that stuff. Only market stuff. That's all I've cared about this weekend. Yeah, you keep them in the box. Mason, can you imagine how much those shoes are going to be in a while? Mason, that would actually... I don't know. I kind of like them. I'm not going to lie. I think it's kind of cool. That would blow people's socks off. Mark says, is seriously going to fall for this con? I'm not going to call it a con, but... I don't know. I guess the dude's trying to make money or something. Maybe that's what's up, but... I don't know. I kind of like the look of it. Keep in mind, guys, my name is Tom. So golden sneakers with a big T on the side looks really good for me. I don't know. You know, I'm thinking in my head. I'd be like, well, my name's Tom, guys. Look at the shoes. You know, and it's got the USA flag. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeezy sock shoes. What the fuck? All right, Spy. What do we got going? Starting to tank down this morning. 496.10. Watch 496 even as well. I would never buy those shoes, though, guys. I'm not a big shoe person. I'm really not. I'm wearing Yeezys right now, but I've had them for a few years, so, you know, they are what they are. How much over sticker are you willing to pay for those shoes, Jason said. Man, if I could get them for that, like, whatever they are on sticker, like 400 or 300 or whatever, I don't think I would mind paying that too much, Jason, but I don't know. Anything over that, it's just getting to the point of just being, I don't know, kind of silly, I guess, right? At least if it's like 400, you can say like, oh, well, it's kind of like buying some decent limited edition Nikes or something, or, you know, something like that. I don't think it's a little bit expensive, honestly, but hey, what's up, Marcus? Yeah, Spy's having a bad day today. Almost back to the low of day. I've been waiting to say it. And there it is, guys. It's about to be there. About to make a new LOD. Low of day. Jane says, I would not wear anything that shows my political views. The cool thing with those, Jane, is I don't think anyone would really know what they were. That's the kind of cool thing about those shoes. I don't think many people would know what they are. That's kind of what I thought was neat about it. I just like the design. I thought it looked kind of cool. I wish somebody else would come out with something like that so I could buy them and not have to feel politically charged, right? That would be ideal, right? Come on, Jordan. Yeah, Jane, you know what? That's a good point. If I wear those, I might... Yeah, you know what? That is a safety risk. I didn't think of that. Did not think of that, Jane. And Palantir's still going lower. DraftKings was pretty rough today. Down 6%. Pretty rough move. I didn't think of that, Jane. That's a good thought, though. Yeah, come on. Let's see SPY get to 494 here for Marcus. Come on, baby. Let's go, SPY. Get under there. Man, it hit that LOD and started bouncing back up. Slightly. It could still break. Could still break, but you can see it is holding for now. At least a little bit. Siam says Lyft is tanking. LYFT. Yeah, definitely moving down. Uh-oh. Watch out, guys. Mason posted this in Discord. Oh. That's the sock shoe. I see. That's weird, man. I see what you're talking about now. That is weird. But they're cheap. I don't know. Interesting. Jane says they're wearing Puma slippers. Nice. Very nice. I'm wearing Yeezys because my normal sneakers got ruined in the damn snow. If you guys did not know, I was in a vehicular accident the other day. I should say more specifically my girlfriend was, but still affected me. Man, it was rough. The roads were slippery. It was snowing. The truck slid right off the road, hit a tree. Got all messed up. Let me find you guys the video real quick. It's kind of whack. This was a funny cut. My dad was being funny with me, and we were laughing at this, but here, check this out.
It's worse than you thought, even, is it, on that side?
Look at this.
That's the tree.
It wasn't good, guys. Wasn't good. Was not good. We're gonna have to see how the insurance handles that. Maybe it's totaled, maybe it's not. It's up in the air. We were all laughing, though, because on that specific cut, like, everyone knew it was the tree. And I'm like, wow, look at this. And my dad goes, that's the tree. And we all... everyone I showed that to fucking cracks up. Chad said that's totaled. Man. Yeah, Chad, it was a sad day, man. Xbox goes, it looks like a whooping waiting to happen. Jason says it looks total to me. Nice. Hey, I'm glad you guys thought so. It was pretty rough. The glass went everywhere. Oh my god, I cut my knee on the fucking glass. It's everywhere. No, airbags did not deploy, Chad. No, Jason, it was not a lease. Just so you guys get some info, it's a 2016 Silverado with 97,000 miles on it. Just as a reference point. No airbags deployed, though. I like it, Xbox. That's funny. No, it's not a lease, Jason. It has a loan. Yeah, it was pretty rough. Thank you, Jane. Thank you. Yeah, the big thing was I'm very surprised nobody was hurt in this accident. Seriously. Very surprised. Haha, let's go, Xbox. That's funny. That's funny. You better be here now. All right, Spy still bouncing up off that double bottom down there. Right around 496.20, still holding that level pretty well into this point of the day. Big support at 192 on Tesla. Starting to bounce up off there slightly. I've had that on the chart for a while now. NVIDIA's brutal. Yeah, right, Chad? Those trees need to watch out. Apparently the tree saved it, guys. The tree saved it. She probably would have went off into a big hole if there wasn't the tree there, so. It was kind of like a windy road with like big drop-offs on either side. And man, if she would have went down that drop-off, that would have been brutal, so. Good thing the tree was hit, actually. The tree saved us, not gonna lie. Yeah, like Mason said, into the abyss. For real. It would have been like that. Damn it, Biff. What's that from, Xbox? I don't know what that's from. Palantir, new low of day. Walmart still holding up fairly well this morning. Still pretty well so far. Let's see, Target. Nice, Target's doing good too. Okay. Ah, it's Back to the Future. Okay. Wow, Chad. A 4-inch tree stopped the Jeep from going off a cliff. Man, Chad, that's freaky. Glad she's all right, man. Yeah, sometimes those trees, man, they end up being lifesavers, right? Sometimes. All right, Spy. Watch out for the low of day. Looks like it's making a new one literally right now, so be ready for it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Something Jack used to say. Doesn't matter when you hit the road where you're heading out to. You damn well better know where you're coming from. You know we never talk about it.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. Come on, Spy. No triple bottoms here. No triple bottom. You better get your ass under here. Watch out for UVXY as this breaks, guys. Might start to be a better move back up. I'll be right back in about 30 seconds to 1 minute, guys. Just give me 1 second really quick. Man, there goes Spy. Watch out for that momentum. Let's go. I'm going to put it on the 4-chart setup real quick. Be right back. All right. We're back. All right, there's the SPY in the top left chart. Meta on the bottom right. Meta's been up and down pretty hard this morning already. Yeah, that's a grace from God, Chad. Or just, you know, graceful in general, right? Lucky. Nice. Vitali, what's up? I like that name. Lunar to the Moon, L-U-N-R. We haven't looked at this one in a while. Intuitive Machines, 37%. Wow. I know this sucker was hot last week. It's doing good again. Not bad one bit. Man, SPY looking brutal on this little drop. There goes that low of day. We were waiting for it, right? We were waiting. Oh, man. How's everybody doing out there with baseball starting up? Man, oh man, baseball is kicking off this week. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Spring training starts on Thursday. The Dodgers play the Padres. It's going to be an awesome game there. I love, and I mean love baseball, guys. It is my all-time favorite. I love baseball with a passion. I like football. I like basketball. I kind of love hockey, but man, baseball is my shit. There we go. SPY's coming up off that low 495.90. Not good. Not good. Much rather see a bigger move down than that. You never want to see the low of day break by one red candle and come back. Man, looks like there might be a trend reversal change here, at least for a moment, or momentarily. Mason said Dodgers are champions for sure this year. No, I didn't see that with Gengar. Let me go find that. Yeah, I've seen that one before. That's funny. That's funny, Gengar. Yeah. I'm a Cardinals fan, guys. St. Louis Cardinals, baby. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, like Jason said. Fave team, St. Louis Cardinals. I do always end up watching the Dodgers, though, like, all the time. Because they come on later than the Cardinals come on. So, when the Cardinals game ends, I can usually turn on the Dodgers game. And then I get to watch, like, a good second half of the game, usually. So, I usually like that. I always make sure I get some fantasy players from those West Coast teams so that I can watch them late at night. Every time. Yankees, Jason said. Nice, man. Let me know what your guys' favorites are. Yeah, Chad. He said Blues and Cardinals, definitely. Jane said, can't watch sports. Makes me so sleepy. Oh, no, Jane. That's okay, Jane. That's okay. Not for everybody. I know some people don't like it. Go to Boeing. See 203.60 support. Man, come on now. Chad goes, I'll play golf, but fall asleep watching it. I feel that, Chad. I was watching a lot of golf this weekend. That was a pretty fun match, man. Hideki Matsuyama came out and freaking killed it on Sunday, man. Hit the course record, I think. Tied the course record, it was. Pretty crazy. I was watching it. I was hoping Zalatoris was going to pull it off, but it's all right. Jane, what level are you on Skyrim? I'm curious. Man, Spy bounced up off that low. Has just been consolidating now. Man, Spy's still coming back up a little bit. Gotta watch for that support to hold. Almost seems like a little trend-changing moment on the day. Not totally, but yes. Hey, Mike C said, let's go Mets. I know they suck. Hey, man, I don't care what team you like. I think it's cool that you just like them in general, so. Hopefully Harrison Bader does you well this year, Mike. Just kidding. Jane's level 90-ish. Oh, my God. '90ish, Jane. What the? What do you have? Like a quick level mod? I feel like I've been playing it forever now, and my person's only like level 12 over the past couple months, on and off. Man, Mason, I'll say this. Waiting on the tee boxes for slow players is one of the worst things in the entire world. It's so bad. It happens so often. It's gotta be fixed. There's gotta be some way to fix it. Really, the thing is just, a lot of people are just really bad. And that's unfortunately the, excuse me, the sad part of it. There we go, Palantir. Man, who bought those Palantir puts earlier? They must be happy as hell. Was that you, Oscar? Man, it's looking fire right now. Looking pretty good. Hell yeah, 2320? Oh my gosh. Let's go look in on Apple, Microsoft. The Mag 7 real quick. Got to, right? How's Amazon? Okay. Meta? Doing good still? No. Falling back. That's too bad. That is too bad. Man, pretty rough day there. All right, going over to the body bot today. We got to bring up the SM bot here. Mara puts are on the radar. Uh-oh. That's never good. I thought Bitcoin was supposed to be on fire. Disney falling back off. Okay, okay. Uber. Starting to fall as well on the put side of things. Uh-oh, Apple puts are on the bot. Okay, okay. What I really like about Apple puts being on the bot is it just showed us a great opportunity here. There's a triple bottom intraday on Apple, right around this 180.25 mark. If Apple moves under 180.25 today, just set an alert, be patient, wait for it to break, get in on the breakdown, put a stop loss ahead, overhead, and bam, let it run down. Or just get puts what I mean by that is really get puts and then just set your stop loss up correctly. But you maybe look like the 180 strike puts here for the week on that one. That would actually be pretty good. Give me 1 second here. All right, all right, all right. We all know about that.
All right, all right, all right.
Beautiful. Way to rub it in. Seriously. I know, right, Chad? I'm going to be getting out there this Sunday, hopefully. I feel you there, Chad. Nice, Vitali. Yeah, that was just the nightly video, man. Appreciate that. Man, SPY is doing a trend change intraday here. Right here was that big hit that really, like, changed things right there. At least in the short term. Hey, it's Tank Daddy Dollars. What's up, man? What is going on? Hope you're having a great day in the stock market. Palantir selling off like crazy, Tank Daddy. DraftKings was pretty bad earlier. Going back over to the watch list. You know it's a weird day whenever Kraft and Walmart lead your watch list, right? That makes for a pretty weird day overall. At least Pfizer's moving up. It'd be beautiful if Pfizer got into the 30s. That would be awesome short term. Come on, Pfizer. Xbox said, what happened to Sniper Bot and Hybrid Bot? Haha. That's funny, Xbox. Yeah, they're out doing smoke breaks right now, man. They've gotten to a weird part here. Let's go, guys. What an awesome profit by Piano Man. In the profits channel. Let's go. That's pretty fire on Tesla right there. Great stuff. Siam says lift support for sure. Let's look at lift. All right, first major thing I see on the daily chart, which is pretty major, is going to be very close to the 1630 level. 16 even to 1630 is pretty huge support coming up. So if you're looking for a spot today where you think lift might bounce and start to move back up off of, I would watch like 1630. It's a pretty huge spot. Man, that tea is good today. Man, SMCI down to 708. 11% again now. Man, look at that daily. Let me zoom in on it, though. The daily's so whack, you gotta zoom in real far. That's how weird the chart is. But yeah, two huge red candles down 11% again today. That's brutal there. Chad said, how about that Reddit guy on Friday with SMCI? I don't remember the Reddit guy. You know, it's starting to jog my memory a little bit. Oh, he went all in on calls? Okay. Was that the guy that turned like 20K into like some type of millions? That's funny. Maybe that's what it was. Man, SPY breaking low of day again. Oh, he lost 70K. Oh, boy. I did not see that one, Chad. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Yeah, Carlos, it's right there. Yeah, exactly, Mason. No sympathy for that type of trading, guys. Like, it's just a really stupid move, right? Really dumb. We could have been sitting there telling the guy how dumb it was, and he still would have done it. He still would have done it, too. That's the worst part, Mason. Yeah, Carlos, SPY, definitely testing that low. Come on, SPY. Just have a good move here. How's ARM? Oh, God, Mason. All in on number 27 red. Let's go. That's what they do, Mason. The one time that they won, they'll be so happy. Right? Tesla took... Oh, Xbox. Yes, it did. As SPY's been getting low, Tesla's also been holding up pretty well down here around lows. Bouncing off 192 now, which was decent support. Now it got under there and is kind of confirming off of it right here. Will Tesla continue down? That's the big question. SPY's starting to hold up a little bit. If SPY starts giving out on support here, man, it might not be a bad idea to run into Tesla. Or if Tesla can make a new LOD right here. How low is it going to go, though? That's the question. It's already down like 5%. Kind of crazy. TSLQ. Man, 4.4%. Wow. Hell yeah. It's doing great today. How's SPXS? UVXY? Fuck yeah. Look at that. 788 now. Up 6% on the day. Nice, UVXY. And SPY's not even really breaking lows by a ton yet. Is this a sign of what's to come? Watch out on this little 1 minute candle pattern right here. I think this little bounce could result in more downtrend. Really looking for SPY just to move under that big support. A big flush right here would be perfect. Down to like 495.30. Let's go. Come on, SPY. At least to there. At least, right? Pretty weird moves. Uh-oh. Man, there goes Tesla. There it goes. More of a move. SPY's holding that level here. For now. Still waiting for it to give out. Come on, UVXY.
All right, all right, all right.
Oh, man. Man, Mara is pretty brutal today, isn't it? A lot more brutal than I would have thought given the way Bitcoin was moving, but I guess the way Bitcoin fell at open is just the main move there. Gave back all the good gains from yesterday. And I mean like all of them. Tilray and the MJ stocks doing nothing. Hey, Starbucks is doing good today. It's doing all right. Like I said earlier, it's weird whenever Kraft, Starbucks, and Walmart are at the top of your watch list, right? You know it's a pretty whack day when that's the case. Even KO is at the top of the watch list. Like, what? Great move by KO. Seems like the safer stocks are at it today. Mason said, how low do I think DraftKings is going to go? Whenever I go out and I look at the daily chart, Mason, I could actually see a move back to like the 25-ish area. But that's like a long-term move, right? I don't think it's going to happen like right away. But I could see it drop down to there on just a pullback. Like, if we zoom out, we start drawing this out, it would make total sense for the stock to, like, you know, maybe do, like, a little downtrend into this support and then start to really, you know, come back up as time goes, right? That's kind of what I'm looking for with DraftKings here. Something kind of like I drew out. Now, it doesn't have to come out perfectly like that, right? But I'm looking to buy it up more around, like, that 25-ish mark. Jay said, what about Tesla? Tesla's a bit of a different player here. Excuse me. Got the damn hiccups. But whenever I'm watching Tesla, I go out to the daily chart and I'm watching the stock move on this huge trend here with Tesla. I'm drawing out the arrows so you guys can see all these bounces going on here. Like, just look at all those hits on this trend line. We're talking a ton of hits right here. As Tesla starts to fall here, it would make sense for it to get back to the bottom of this range, honestly. It's in a humongous wedge pattern. Or you could almost say a humongous bull flag, if you really wanted to. But what I'm waiting for is for this stock to move down lower, get to the bottom again around like 105 to 110, and then start to chop within here towards the end of this pattern and then get a big breakout going. The big thing is going to be with this one just being patient and waiting, right? Once it drops down, it gets down to those low levels again. That's where you need to be buying. You don't want to get in too early on a move with Tesla. Mainly because it's just on a big downtrend right now. Like, I love Tesla just as much as the next guy. But it's all about getting in at the right time. Some people say at the right price. It's really about the right time and the right price, but I'd say it's a good combo of both, right? Some people sway the other way. They think the price is more important. Some people think the time is more important. I think it's a really good mix of both. You definitely don't want to be getting in at the top on anything, though, which is pretty scary right now. Like with NVIDIA, I'm sure a ton of people are going to be looking at this dip and they're going to be like, wow, I'm going to buy up this dip it just had. Like, guys, like this dip is just started, right? If we zoom out, this dip could be pretty big. It might only go down 10%, maybe 15, maybe 20, maybe 30. But either way, just expect a decent dip out of this. Don't just buy in right away. You're going to want to look at the pricing on this and look at like, hey, like what's a decent price point on NVIDIA? It's hard to give an exact answer on that because it's very subjective. You can look at their previous revenue growth and just say, hey, maybe they'll just stick with that, right? If they stick with that, and you could calculate that out on the dashboard. But maybe some people think they'll have more growth, less growth, etc. Either way, though, just make sure you're getting in at a low price to make it simple. Google is rising, Carlos said. Weird. Let's see. It is having a pretty good day. Can't lie on that one. Meta doesn't look too bad. Yeah, not too bad on Meta either. Bouncing down around support like 466. Coming back up. How's Amazon? They're pretty low today. You're right. Google's a pretty big outlier. Out of the other Mag 7 stocks, like Apple's really low. Microsoft's trying to come back. Man, Apple has just been so weak lately. Like, sheesh, guys. The weakness on Apple is starting to get contagious. On Apple, whenever we zoom out, there's a huge support going on right around the 180 mark. And I mean really close to 180. So for the next few weeks, a big play is going to be to watch that support. And if Apple starts to give out there, you might be able to trade that one down. I know it's tough to play Apple to the downside, but man, they've been seeing a lot of bad news lately. iPhone sales in China are rough. They're not seeing the growth that they once were. Xbox said, do you see the rest of February being bearish? I actually do, Xbox. I actually do. But I'll say this. It's important to still be adaptable, right? You could take a short position on the market right here and try to trade it down off this double top. But we just have to simply understand that, like, hey, if you're going to take that bearish stance right now and go bearish, there's still those big NVIDIA earnings this week. If those end up well and NVIDIA runs up a ton, that could just like reignite the market's move up, right? So if you're looking to be bearish for the rest of February, I think it's okay. Just make sure that you're really careful with the stop loss if the SPY breaks up. If we do start breaking this recent double top and we get back above 500 in a big way on SPY, you're going to have to be really careful. You have to have that risk set up accordingly for that. And one thing that you might have to do is, like, let's say you go short, you know, at some point today. Like, let's say the market comes back up slightly and it creates a good shorting spot or an opportunity. If you get into that, you just have to realize that those earnings tomorrow are going to play a big role. Like, if the market ends up running back because of that, it's going to be kind of whack for that setup. So there's always a weird event or a weird risk like that coming into play, but I'm just pointing it out so that everybody out there can see it. But the second half of February is the most bearish time in the stock market. This chart is pretty insane. Literally, it's the worst 2 weeks out of the entire market. That is a pretty bad thing to say. Pretty bad, guys. It's normally not the case like that. It's pretty brutal. And that goes back to 1928. Obviously, markets were different back then, though, but... Chad says, I think there's a big drop on NVIDIA in the future. I just don't know when. Exactly, Chad. That's the big thing, right? So many people are ready for this drop, and they're waiting, and they're... You know, they know it's coming. And Chad, that's going to start bringing in sellers. People are going to start selling shares. People are going to start shorting it while it's high. I think it'll make for some great opportunities. Xbox said they were considering March 8th puts on Palantir. I like it. I just don't like the time. I think you're way too close on the time frame on that one. But if it happens really quick, like let's say tomorrow there's another day like today, you'll be loving it, right? It's just going to be a little bit risky, I think. I see reversal. Marcus said I jumped in 498 calls on the SPY. Nice. You know, honestly, for a little intraday reversal, that's not bad. I kind of like it. You know, there was some nice double bottoms going on down here. It failed to break lower. For a little trend reversal intraday, I don't mind it. What, they're here? Well, can't they just, you know, put it on the truck? Okay. Sorry, guys. We had the tow truck here. March 28th, Xbox said. That would be a lot better, I think, Xbox. I think that would give you a little bit more time. I like that one better. The past 2 days have been pretty rough on Palantir. You know, don't be surprised if there's a little pullback and then a drop lower or something. You might want to enter a little light, Xbox, in case you want to, you know, average in case it does pop up a little bit or something. I normally don't like averaging in, but as long as you're making it good with your strategy, I think it's okay. I definitely would not enter it yet, though. Like, if you start to see this little low here break today, then go ahead and enter. But until this little low breaks at like 22.85, don't enter, Xbox. Just sit here and watch it and wait. If it starts to break down, then enter. So you don't miss the bigger move if it happens. But I would definitely wait at this point because you're just talking 10 cents here. Want that entry to be as good as possible. The market's pricing in a plus or minus 14% move on NVIDIA earnings. Really? That's going to be pretty crazy. 14%. That's a big number there. Our March 12th. Watch out. The IPO lockup period expires. Your thoughts, Chad said. Chad, I usually try not to let that stuff affect me too much. If you're into a trade with it right now, then that might be a pretty weird situation, right? I would just wait till the lockup period ends and then see what happens, right? You might see a sell-off with that. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. You know, I've seen it go both ways, Chad, on that. I've seen it go both ways on those in the past. You would think selling, but so Xbox, whenever I'm looking at that move with Palantir here, I was looking at that low of day today, right? Really watching this, like waiting for an entry till we see this low of day have a true break, because there's so much consolidation here that I don't think you'd want to enter really until you see a true break. So I would say, like, if we start to see a move to like 22.80, you could probably grab one contract right there, like you're saying, just to like start the position. I think that might be smart. That way, you know, if this support here where this consolidation is holds up and it goes up, then you could actually enter in up here and get a better price. But we'll see if it continues lower, because it looks like it's going to try. Yep, there it goes. So, you know, like right here would be a good entry for one contract. And then, like I said, just hold that one, see how today goes, see if you can get a better price. If it keeps going lower, then, you know, at least you're getting decent profits on one. AFRM, great day, Jonathan. Well, great recovery, I should say. Not great day overall. That pre-market move sucked. But coming back up here off the low, well, a lot better than many stocks are. NVDA starting to come up off of lows even. And that's what worries me with Palantir. Yeah, I'm with you, Chad. Like, my first thought is also a drop. But those positions just, or those events are so weird. Sometimes they force the market up, sometimes not. Kevin said DraftKings starting to move back. Back up, he meant. Yeah, it is kind of a little bit. Pork going on. A lot of consolidation here. Kind of like with Palantir. You know, these stocks are really consolidating down here around these lows. Pretty crazy right there, Chad. And Kevin. Boeing support at 203.70. Starting to bounce up off of there. SMCI. Carlo said lost 43. So very tired. Man, Carlo. Sorry about that. Take a nap, man. Come back and, you know, come back when your mind is right, Carlo. A big thing with trading is your mindset and your overall attitude sometimes. And man, like if you're trading and your mind is not in the right mindset, it can get you. So be careful out there, Carlo. Get some sleep, man. Don't worry. Come back rested for tomorrow. It'll be a new day. We'll be all good to go. Tomorrow's NVIDIA day, so... Oh yeah, there's Palantir coming up off that consolidation. Yeah, Carlo said it's 12 a.m. I feel that, Carlo. I feel that, man. Just... You got this, man. I know sometimes it's tough with the time zones, depending on where you are, but... I'll say this, Carlo, you know, shout out to you for always being here and always keeping up with the markets, even like late at night and stuff, man. I feel it. I feel that, Carlo. I used to stay up till like 1 to 3 a.m. so that I could trade the Chinese Open, and I used to trade like Saudi Arabia's market opening for oil too. I used to try that too, Carlo. It wasn't my favorite. We'll just say that. Definitely was not my favorite. I don't know how people could do that their whole life. All right, MSOS, come on. Chad said, I don't think SMCI can bounce significantly. I could see a pretty good intraday move happening, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily the best. I could see a good recovery, maybe up to like 730 or 750-ish, somewhere around there. I wouldn't look for too much more than that, though. And then once you get up to there, I would look for a reversal back down, but... Oh, Chad said he got crushed. Oh, man, Chad. Retrading calls? Wow, Chad, I feel that. Yeah, come on, SMCI. Let's give Chad a little bit of uptrend for you. Got to get to the SM bot, see where that momentum's at here. Man, Goog is still on the call side. No way. Oh my gosh, it's still going up. Continuing to break out. That is insane. Straight up insane. Wow, that's nuts. Keep it up, Google. Great move. We'll take that, right? We'll take that. Man, look at 103 about to give out. Looks brutal. On ZOM. These oil stocks are not continuing today, that's for sure. All right, guys. Well, hey, we're probably going to go ahead and end the live stream here. Appreciate everybody joining up today. It was a fun morning so far. Lots of consolidation. Lots of good drops down, right? We saw it starting in pre-market with NVDA heading lower. And then, man, when the market opened, holy shit, did we get some good moves. Even Apple continued to fall. They are coming back a little now, but, you know, good moves down overall here today. Let's go, though, guys. Hopefully I see everybody in here tomorrow as well. Yeah, tomorrow, let's get those likes higher. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. Make sure you check out tonight's video. There'll be a lot of good information in there and more setups for tomorrow. So let's go, guys. Have a good one and walk away with the profits today. You know the code. You know the drill.
All right, all right, all right.